consent agenda. Open minutes for the regular council meeting, November 1st, 2016. Thanks paid for November 1st, 2016 through 15th for resolution 1207. Approval of claims to be paid for November 1st, 2016 through November 15th, 2016. Approval of treasury report, fund report for October 31st, 2016. And approval of police stats for October 31st, 2016. Motion by Scott. Motion approved. Second by Buck. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Opposed? I'll open the public forum for anything that's not on the agenda.
Hello, Sam. I need to discuss my bill, utility bill. It's I paid it back, balance is 0. It got shut off 8/1/2016, 0 balance. Now it's $762 my bill now. When I came back to turn back on, $762. My question is, how come I'm not being billed like that on any other property in Manly that is not my name? I have another property that's not my name. It's $8 a month if I pay it or not, but I get these in outrageous penalties on my bill because it is in my name. I just want to know how would my water bill with no service there go from 0 in 8/1/2016 to 762, and that's not even what this month's bill on it.
Is that for your apartment?
Yep, that's for the apartment building. Yep.
I believe that one's billed out for, since you got 4 apartments, I think you have to pay a monthly minimum fee for each apartment. I think according to the ordinance.
Okay, about the penalty. How about the penalty part of it?
You had the water on, and then you got to shut off.
I paid for it. Yeah, I paid 0 balance back on 8/1. Got shut off. Now I have my camera on actually.
Oh, try it right in my eyes. I was wondering. Sorry.
No, sorry, I didn't mean that. I mean, yeah, if I knew how to do this better, I probably would. If I could hire a camera crew, I would. But this is all I know how to do, I guess.
You paid it off. You had to turn it on, and then you got shut off again.
No, that's not true. I paid it back to 0 and 8 and shut off. I got the bill right here. 0 balance on 8/1. Now it's 762. That's not with this month's penalty. Not with this month's penalty or bill on it. And this month's penalty is over $400. I just wonder how come other properties I have here in Manly that are not in my name, I don't get the penalty or I don't get the bill. And there's other people I've talked to, all my neighbors, everything else, like property right on the street, no service there. He doesn't get no bill at all, no penalty or no bill. But he has no service, but neither do I. I just wonder how could I possibly be paying over $200 a month when no one else is.
He's saying he has no services, no water.
Well, there's 18 people actually that have properties just like this that say they get no bill at all, except for the one I get. I even have a few of them myself that I have no service to them, but I don't get the bill. I only have the bills on the ones that I have my name are on.
So you have trouble paying it?
Well, yeah, I have a huge problem paying that. That's like $792 for 3 months.
But why don't you keep up with it?
Oh, I would. I do. Why wouldn't I?
Well, obviously you don't.
$792 in 3 months? No, I don't keep up with that. I don't know how much your water bill is, but if you had a $792,
I pay it every month, so I know how much my water bill is.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm saying how would mine ever get to 792 since 8/1?
I don't know.
Well, who does? I'm supposed to ask the council, right?
I don't go to check your water meter.
Right. It's not been used. It's shut off in 8/1.
So I'm just saying.
What is the answer to my question though? How come some people get billed outrageously and some people don't?
I don't know that answer.
Does anyone?
That one we'll have to look at. Yeah,
I have it all right here if you guys want to look at it. I have all the printouts right here if you guys want to look at it and see why it is. Because I have across the street from my house. I get paid $8. I pay $8 a month.
But your other properties that don't have water service, you're not going to get billed.
I don't have water service on this one either.
On which one?
On the one that we're talking about.
Which one?
The one that I'm talking about, I don't have water service.
Water line going to it.
What's that?
You have.
Oh, I have water line going to the one across the street
You have
too.
the water line going to it.
I've one water line goes to it across the street too. I just don't have service to it. But I get $8 a month bill for that one. But it's not my name. That's the difference.
The service fee?
$8 a month. But on this one, I get an $800 bill a month. And this one, the next month is going to be over. Well, it'll be, I don't know, right around $1,200 or $1,300 with that one added onto it for 4 months without service.
Okay.
But the one across the street doesn't have service, has a water line to it, doesn't have service. It's $8 a month. I owe $32. But this one I owe, I will over $1,200
Okay.
for the same service exactly as what I have across the street, but it's not in my name. That's the only difference. I was wondering why is that?
Yeah, That's a good question.
Thanks.
You said you got your printout of everything?
Yes, well, mostly, some of the building's actually missing, it has like a blank space between a lot of them, like for a long distance. It says my water meter was, is at 25, I don't really know what that means, but that's where it's at. But it doesn't show any of the charges on this sheet, but I just wonder how come I'm getting billed outrageously, no one else is. I feel like it's discrimination.
I've talked to him about this. He gets a flat charge, just like the $8.50 one. They're getting, garbage and storm sewer across the street, whatever he's talking about. His building is getting garbage, recycling, storm sewer every month. His water is turned off. He is not keeping up on the bill, so he gets penalized every month he doesn't pay the bill. And I believe the penalties are over $300.
Right, well, I'm at the same place as the one across the street for, and I don't get those penalties, and my bill's $32. $32 is where I'm at on that one, and I'm at 800 on the one across the street in my name.
I don't know that you don't have another bill in your name.
That's exactly why, because if I did, I'd have an $800 bill across the street too, and down the street. Every property I'd own has that
Well,
bill.
maybe we'll have to look into that.
We should look at, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Well,
Well, we're limited to 3 minutes anyway, but it's something that can be discussed and looked into, if you wanna.
I do. I definitely do. I can't afford $800. I mean, I can't afford $250 bills for a month for just because of who I am.
but it's not because of who you are, if you would pay your bills, that penalty.
I paid my bill back to
charge.
zero. I paid my bill back to
Look
zero.
on that printout,
I am.
you were at 0, and then the water was turned on, and you were charged for the water, and you never.
The water never turned back on ever. It turned off in 8-1. It says right here, shut off 8-1. Never has been turned back on since.
It was shut off in June.
How about Marlon Bart's property on the end of the block where he has a commercial property? He's not getting a bill at all.
Okay,
But
alright, well, we'll look into that. We'll try to figure out where it's at or where it's coming from.
And previously, before I owned my building, she didn't get a bill at all, even though it was the same setup, same thing. No one lived there. Margaret Miller never got a bill ever until I turned the water back on. It says right here, zero balance, zero.
Alright. Anybody else? Okay, I'll close the public forum. Moving on to new business. Appointment of council member. Take action to appoint new council member to fill a vacancy of the council member for Silver. I have 3 of them here. I've been going through a little bit and thinking, kinda going back and forth on some of the things that I've heard from different council members, you know, personally or whatever, and, you know, I guess the name I'd like to bring to the table would be Erin Peterson. Like one point Scott said, it's nice to have another female on here. She's a business owner in town. I guess that's the name I'd like to bring to the table, and you guys can vote on that.
I will vote yes.
Motion by Amy.
No.
I'd second that.
Second by Bob. All in favor, say aye. Opposed?
No.
Don't we vote on that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But don't we vote on city council members?
Not in this situation.
Not this one.
When's the last situation we voted on any of them?
Everybody at the
Okay,
table,
anybody else we,
Everybody at the table got voted on by the citizens.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna start with the top of the list, and I'll motion Regan Banks.
I second the
motion
motion.
by Scott,
I'll second that.
second by Joe. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No, me.
I just like Erin Peterson more. So, you know, not that I like, I think this is a better job.
Yeah.
The next one, I'll motion, Bob Miles.
Alright, motion by Scott,
I'll second.
second by Joe. people that can bring a name back to the table are the people that are opposed to one of them. The people that said, I cannot bring the proof to the table, if not, we'll have to go to an election. I don't wanna spend the money. I mean, we need to come to an agreement here somewhere.
Well, the thing
Go
is,
to an election, then it's out of our hands, so.
the thing is, with the money, Priscilla hasn't been here for 3 months. And it's $100 a month, so there's $300 there.
December first will be two.
I mean, she's not gonna pay to be there, so that's half the election cost.
Last I knew, it was, the last one we had, I believe was $700, I don't know what it's went up from there, I couldn't even tell you what it cost anymore.
I'm just saying, half of Priscilla being gone would be halfway already paid for it, you know, if we wanna do an election. I'm not saying we're just,
Right,
people gotta think about it.
I understand,
I don't have a problem with that, actually, if that's what we choose to do.
just kinda puts it out of our hands for a decision, but, I mean, it's.
And if people think we're wasting our money, we're really not, because we're gonna put it up to the people. And for what we didn't pay Priscilla, there's $350 right there, there's about half or over half that we saved on that.
Right now, I'll just say the motion is let it go to a special. Sounds like a waste of money, but it's, I mean, I think whoever we would appointed a special would have came either way, so. I'll just say, we'll let the townspeople decide.
Alright, we got a motion for, move to a special election by Scott,
I'll second.
second by Joe, all in favor say aye. Opposed? Alright, thank you guys.
I don't know how long it's gonna take. If it's anything like Mason, it's almost like 2 months down the road. By the time you put everything in paper and,
Hopefully it ain't priced like Mason, cause they're 5,000 to 7,000.
oh, that one's a little bigger.
Yeah, quite a bit bigger.
But that's the last, right, about 600 to 700 it would cost.
Last I knew, it was 700, the last one we had,
Okay.
but
I'm just saying, we're not throwing money way out of the boat, I'm not saying saving money with Priscilla not here, but some of that can throw that, you know.
yeah, I understand. Alright, recommend zoning change for the planning and zoning commission. Take action, second reading.
I'll motion to go ahead and accept the second reading.
Motion by Scott,
Second.
second by Amy. Roll call vote. Scott,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Buck,
Yes.
Joe.
Yep.
Alright, Mayor, Council Clerk updates. I have not heard from AJ yet, he was gonna text me when he found out his dollar amount, he only got a partial for his plow truck. He brought up again that when we discussed this, that we talked about possible financing if it was a partial. Or, I don't remember the paying cash part, but he said we talked about paying cash for the rest of it. He has $20,000 budgeted plus whatever they get up there tonight. So I said if we're still, he's gonna text me regardless, but I said if we're still here, I can give you guys the number, but I haven't got nothing yet. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry. Yeah. We got 28,000, plow truck cost 137,000. Gonna need to finance, he said. So it's just something to keep in mind that he's gonna be bringing that to us for approval of the finance on that. So, I mean, that's down the road or whatever. That's all I have as far as updates.
Sorry to interrupt again, but I was wondering, like, what you mean by looking into it? Like, I mean, I don't have water at the building be due to this, and I'm just wondering what you mean exactly by looking into it. Like, are we gonna, like, how do I look into it any further to get this taken care of now?
It can't be taken care of now. The public forum is a place for people to speak. We can't, unless it's on our agenda, we cannot make any calls on it at all.
So what,
It'll be
so,
looked into.
We can put it on the next.
so 2 weeks, the people won't have water, right? Is that what you're saying?
If you haven't paid the bill.
I can't afford to pay that bill. I mean, that's $250 a month. I mean, that's a lot for not having service.
You know, and as you don't pay your bill,
I paid my bills, actually. I paid them back to zero. Just in August. I do pay my bills, actually.
I say that's what we're gonna have to look at, we'll go back, look at the printout and everything, and then the only thing we can decide, and we can't do it.
Right, when can we though? When is
It's
the
gotta
date?
be, in order for us to take action on something, it's gotta be on the agenda, period.
Right, so how do I put that on the agenda and how long of agenda are we talking here so I can make sure to have water?
Next meeting will be in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, we should be able to figure this out?
Yeah, probably before then even.
How do I do it?
And
Okay.
If I run into you, I'll tell you.
Well, I live right around the corner. I live 50 feet, 150 feet from you. I mean, you can probably be able to run out. You're gonna move in next door, actually, I think.
I'm not,
Well, yeah,
girlfriend, but,
right. So, I mean, we should run into each other daily like we always do, you know?
so, if, I'll look into it and see, and
Okay,
have to go from there. Otherwise, if it ends up being on the agenda, it'll be in 2 weeks.
appreciate it,
And
thanks.
I'll see it and I'll run into you, I'll let you know which way it's gonna go.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, thank you. Any other updates?
We did get that small grant to switch all the lights to LED and the pool, maintenance shed here, and the water treatment. You get all those LED.
Was it full grant?
As far as I know, she didn't say partial, I think it was only for 55.
The fire department got theirs too for new helmets. All our helmets were right at the line of being out, so. We'll all get new helmets, so.
Scott, what did that grant come in with it in that here? Do they wanna update the carpet or anything? Or was it just like,
It was just lights,
okay,
getting all used to it.
we need to look at replacing the carpet.
Right.
What's that?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else?
Motion on.
Motion by Bob. Second by Ethan, all in favor, say aye. Opposed? Thank you.
That's my wife.
Hey,
Amy, that's my wife.
Oh,
Yeah. No, you said, who was that? Come in. I watched you.
no, I didn't say
Yeah, you know that.
That's, I got it filmed.
Yes, you did.
I got it on
No,
camera,
I
actually.
did not ask Mark, I did not say that.
Who to you?
We'll actually ask the camera. We'll ask the camera. We got one. After you, ma'am. Thanks, Aaron. Bye. I heard it. I film was still rolling.
Oh, yeah.
I heard
Oh,
it
yeah.
too.